Hey, what's up guys, your boy Keys, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Slime Manga chapter 118. The last chapter that we left off, we actually were able to see again a bit of the more of the labyrinth. We were following different teams such as Kratos, Masayuki's group. I forgot the chick's name, but she's the daughter of the Duke. Remember, she has the two bodyguards that's always with her. They're really her friends, but you know, they're bodyguards at the same time. And then I think there was one other group outside of Guy who was just, you know, that dickhead who got put in his place as he should have. But we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it was really cool seeing the labyrinth. Again, we get to see how all of those different, you know, all the different floors have different entities on it. And how, you know, again, the 10th floor has the boss room, but there are also mini bosses along the way. Not mini bosses like scattered all around. It's just like random bosses that you can find. And it was interesting seeing, again, exactly what kind of loot they end up dropping. Obviously, you know, they were manipulating some of the loot drops because they wanted to showcase how nice it is. But it's really cool because it's, again, showcasing to the general public why Tempest is a good nation to come and visit with your with your adventuring guild. Because you can actually you can come up with a lot of great, genuine loot without potentially getting into danger, which is like the really big thing. Again, you aren't going to die in this labyrinth, all right? You'll be alive. Even if you get killed in the labyrinth, you'll still stay alive, which is awesome. And then we ended it off with, you know, Guy just being a jackass. Obviously, he was upset that, you know, the boss was defeated by the previous group, and it's not going to respawn by the time limit that he had. And so, you know, he wanted to mouth off and act tough, right? Hey, guess what? You're in our labyrinth, buddy. Remember that, right? So, Guy ended up getting put in his place, lost all his loot too. That's tough. But well deserved, right? And I think at the end, let me check real quick what happened just to remind myself. Yeah, I think that's kind of where we left off. Oh, yeah, we're going to be trying to address the people who, you know, the people who are trying to bully us with the money, the currency thing. So I'm excited to see exactly how that's going to go. I wonder if it has to do, like, I'm watching the anime right now with Slime Manga. By the way, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe the next season, after this season, maybe the next season, I'll start actually reacting to the anime as well. I just got to get the setup and everything done. But if you guys are interested in something like that, let me know. You know, I'll try to see if I can start the process of doing that. I'm already, like, watching and up to date with, like, leaving the last episode that just released on the 24th. This is the 25th that I'm recording this. But, yeah, man, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I don't know if I'll do it this season, but next season I'll definitely be down. You know, I'll have more, you know, reps in me. I'll be able to, like, exactly figure out how I would want to set up, you know, my the recording and everything like that, all the softwares I would need. But yeah, I'm super excited to hop into this next chapter, so let's go ahead and just start. Okay, so well, fine, but this is a special favor for you, okay? I know, Mr. Yoshida. Thank you so much. Mr. Yoshida, the pastry chef, seemingly finds it hard to say no to women, and so, in mere seconds, it was decided that he'd send cakes now and then to the Thalian Imperial Court. Thanks again. You are a big help. I'm just glad we found the time for it. Interesting. This is an interesting way to start. I would think that they would start somewhere else, but maybe, because like this feels like it's random, but I'm looking at a different site right here, and I think it started the same way, so this obviously is the correct one. Okay, let's keep going. Mr. Yoshida's been busy since this morning cooking for our evening party. Yes, indeed. It's the last day after all, which means that payment's due tomorrow morning. Do you recall that what I told you earlier? If you want someone to do your bidding, it's easier and usually more successful to have them owe you a favor rather than borrow beating or scaring them into it. It's due tomorrow. I expect whoever offers us a hand with them is the guy running it too. We'll be raking them over the coals, I promise. Good. But that isn't good enough. Okay, so if I'm correct, they're setting them up right now as it is. What she just did was a setup, if I'm correct. Let me just reread it again though, because I feel like my brain cell isn't connecting these pieces together. Like I have two brain cells that are trying to work it out together and they're not making that connection. Hold on, let me read one more time. So Mr. Yoshida, okay, he finds it hard to know the women in a mere seconds. It was decided that he'd now send cakes now and then to them. I'm just glad. Thanks again, you were a big help. I'm just glad we found time for it. Mr. Yoshida's been busy since this morning cooking for our evening party. Yes, indeed, it's the last day after all, which means that payment's due tomorrow. Do you recall what I told you earlier? If you want somebody to do your bidding, it's far. I expect whoever offers us a hand with them is the guy running it too. Will be okay. Okay, so what it sounds like is that because they're deferring the payments to later, including the extra pastries that she's been getting, eventually there's going to become a bill that's due, and I'm going to guess Mr. Yoshida is not part of Tempest. He was partly part of another group that came into Tempest because he wanted to make some money, and so they're going to have to pay him, and in order to pay him, they're going to need to borrow money, but they're going to find out who's been, trying to stump them by doing so. I'm going to guess that's the trap that they're trying to set right now. Okay. Let's see, but that isn't enough, mind you. That person's likely just a puppet for the real instigator here. Don't be satisfied with just the tail of the lizard. Take the whole thing. Okay. Nice look. This is a nice panel of Rimuru. I fuck with this. After the festival, I gotta stop cursing so much. Oh my gosh. Alright. The final night of Tempest Founders Festival, and the streets and plazas are full of people clinging to the excitement. Yes, sir. We partying. Man, this is great PR though. I'm really glad that we had this whole festival. Again, it's great PR for Tempest, just monsters in general. Like, we have all these people coming together, and at first they were so hesitant, but now they're like, you know what? These people are very civilized, obviously. Well, I say obviously, but the reality is I can understand from their perspective. This, like, they're not used to dealing with monsters like this. They're used to dealing with monsters that are actively trying to kill humans. So the fact that you now have a nation of monsters that are this powerful, that you already know are very powerful, but are, very conscious and rational. I mean, just to be honest, rational speaking. It's cool that, like, they are able to mend those bigotries they had about the monsters at first. It was an open air booze fest and a dance fest too. You see, Sir Masayuki's fight? Oh, I sure did. His fight was great, but his labyrinth one was worth seeing too. Over in our reputation hall. I cannot, oh my gosh, I'm terrible. It's always with slime manga that I always mess up when I'm reading. Over in our reception hall, Shauna and Mr. Yoshida were strutting their stuff. Hey, Shauna really came up. Oh wait, yeah. Am I correct about that? I'm pretty sure it's Shauna. Yeah. Let me make sure. No. Her name is Shion. Who is Shauna's? Oh, Shauna was okay. Shauna was okay. She's the sister of Benimaru. Okay. I'm thinking the Shion. I was about to say Shion's really stepped their game up ever since she got that ability, right? She came up with that ability to make her terrible food taste amazing, but Shauna's always been able to cook, so I'm thinking of the wrong person. Okay. The nobility were all practically drooling at the food they hobnobbed. What is hobnobbed? Alright, we're looking that up too. What is hobnobbed? Mixed socially, especially with those higher established. Okay. Oh, socialize or talk informally? Okay. Oh, and it says as they hobnob. Like I said, I'm illiterate when it comes to reading slime, apparently, because I just... Anyways, That technology demo was quite a startling discovery. Frankly, I thought I was in a dream. When is the next concert then? Yes, I don't want to miss it. And maybe it's just the festival atmosphere. But that night, I had a palpable feeling that this was what I had been picturing all this time. And look at the fireworks with Rimuru with a mustache, hilarious. Yeah, Rimuru was like, yo, dude, I finally have achieved what I've gone, well, not fully achieved, but I'm finally getting to the place where my goals are being realized. He's finally at a place where his civilization not only is one of the greatest countries around, but it has so many, it's backed by so many different nations, and it is now recognized even by human culture, not just Bloomin', but human civilization as a peaceful and loving place to be. So, yeah, man. Congratulations, bro. Well, Rigger, sorry to make you get up so early in the day after the festival. Not a problem, Sir Rimuru. You can't work security if you let the drunk consume you, not the other way around. Oh, if you let the drink consume you, not the other way around. Yep. You there, the large wagon. Hold on a moment, please. That's Rigger for you. Totally dependable, just like his dad Riggered. I was worried the highway would be gridlocked with people heading home, but our security team is managing traffic, so it doesn't look that bad to me. Now then, I suppose I have my own work to return to. Yes, today is the day we promised all of them that we'd provide payment in their requested gold coins. I told you everybody is going to be paid today. Please stay calm and just wait a bit longer. You think you can trick us like that? These guys. I waited for you until the end of the festival. Yeah, we deserve our due in enduring gold coins. These guys. You better listen. I understand how you feeling. Y'all better watch who you talking to. Just kidding. We're nice over here. We don't want to cause any problems now, right? Wait. This nation isn't going anywhere. As we said, we can pay you right now via IOUs, actual goods, or ancient gold coins. That's not going to earn my trust. One of Mijon Meal's more powerful merchant friends was trying to help smooth things over. It's great to have allies like them for this sort of thing. We need to negotiate here. Oh, like that was ever an option with you lot. Come on now, don't be. This is a nation of monsters. What if the notes you provide us today prove worthless later? It'd be I was just talking about how great we were doing, man, and then my man came over here with the racism, with the monster card. Come on, bro, chill out. What if the notes you provide us today prove to be worthless later? It'd be no laughing matter then. You dare accuse of a such thing? Yeah, get mad. Don't be talking to us like that. Don't you ever, hey. Watch who you talk to, bro. You are not him. You do not look like him, bro. All right, everyone. Can we please take a few deep breaths? I muse. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Reeling them in. Reeling them in. Got our first thing of bait right here. I muse, representing the kingdom of Ghastoone. He look like a nigga that would say Ghastoone. That sounds like Ghastoone. I'm from the kingdom of Ghastoone. I'm here to tell you that not even a nation of monsters will default on their debts to any of you. Isn't that right, Mijolmil? Yes, Duke Muse. You are exactly right. However, in that case, I hope you will pay them quickly, following the international regulations of the Council of the West, of course. You're gonna play by our rules, right? Of course, I'm from Ghastoone. Where was Ghastoone again? It is one of the commercially active nations ringing in Gracia. Not a great power, but one with considerable local influence. and a duke must rank pretty high. This is a big deal. Our whole rep is at stake, but at the core, this is just a merchant squabble. Why is such a high noble intervening? Why is he intervening? I think we all know why. Because they're trying to use this as a way to weaponize. How do I say this? They are trying to weaponize the merchant's anger against us in order to carry favor with their deity, or not their deity, with their royalty, so that we would owe, again, like they said, owe them some favors. They did a great thing for us, but now they want to control sections of how we run our business, and they don't want to just do that as a merchant level. They want to do it as a country, societal level, more than likely. Please, Duke Muse, just one moment. It does not follow the letter of the law, but our initial contract stipulated that payment via customary methods like notes or real goods is acceptable. Yeah, Mule Jones, like, I be butchering this man's name all the time, but you already know our merchant basically saying, hey bro, listen, if you read the fine print, we already told y'all going to get paid one way or the other. It might not be in gold coins, but we paying you in this way too. So you can either accept it or not. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Meal, I am not here to concern myself with such trifling matters. You see, when working with nations, the most important thing you need is trust. Okay, let me little bro you real quick. You need trust, okay? And trust is something created by keeping one's promises. The same is true for trade as well, right? Yes, my lord, but silence! Oh my god. This guy. These people engaged in business with you because they trusted your nation. You have no intention of trampling over this trust, do you? Yup. Stirring the pot. This man is a ish stirrer, as we know. Of course not. But we have our own issues to deal with. I see. So that's how it is, Meal. Well, let's tackle those then. These issues you're bringing up. I just happen to have an idea for how to address those. Can we talk in private? Hey, listen, I can help you. If y'all need some help, listen. Let me just talk to your ruler real quick. Listen, if you let me and my nation take over just a little bit of that. You know what? How about we take over some of the traffic that you guys do? You know, we could take over some of those merchant stop points. You know, maybe we can do that. You know, maybe we can do that. We can make it even trade. I'll give you gold coin right now. You don't even got to pay me back for it. I just want some of that control. That's what it sounds like this man is about to get to. What do you mean, my lord? No need to be wary. I'm humbly offering you my assistance, is all. Alright. What is he? I don't even think y'all understood what I just said there. He's an ish stir, though. So that settles it. It's exactly what El Messia warned me of. It's like when something I study until I have perfectly hold on. It's like when something I study until I have it perfectly down shows up on the test. Facts. He's like, I was prepared for this. I was waiting for you at the door. That would not be necessary. Yup. Remember walking in like, hey buddy, listen, we don't need all that. I'll talk to you right here, right now. Huh? The Demon Lord Rimuru? Yup. If you know him, why are your heads up? Oh yeah, Rigard, talk nice to them. You know who this is? Put your hands down. You better bow before the king. The Demon Lord Rimuru is among you. Bow your heads. Yeah, cut that mess out real quick. Better stop playing with us. Let's cut out the formality, Rigard. These are humans. No need to impose monster customs on them. My pardon, sir, yeah. Among the merchants are some journalists as well. I bet they'd love it if I admitted we couldn't pay or threatened violence. Oh yeah, they would eat it up. Yes, sir. They want that. Monsters, the Monster King threatened the merchants by not. Yeah, I already see the headlines right now. No matter what I do, they'll pay they'll play it up in scandalous fashion in their articles, no doubt. A journalist friend of Diablo snitched about all of this to us. A friend. Oh, how laughable of you. They met during our takeover of Falmouth, he said, but yeah, demons sure are scary folks. Well, the Demon Lord Rimuru, I hope you are doing well at the moment. I apologize that we have not come to know each other before now. Duke Muse of the Kingdom of Ghastoone. What brings you here? I was told this is an issue between us and these merchants. Well, you see, some of my nation's merchants have come complaining to me. They say in their affairs with you that their valid rights have been neglected. Yeah! Dude in the back with the glasses. Yeah, he's right! It is the job of the nobility to protect their citizens, so I have come to mediate on this issue. Wow. So brazen. I see, but that's odd. Meal over there told me that our budget is ample enough. Were we that far off the mark? No, my lord, nothing like that. But these people are telling me they only accept payment in dwarven gold coins. Isn't that to be expected? A legitimate merchant like yourself should fully recognize of international, or should fully cognizant of international commercial law, I would believe. This dude is so effing smug. God, bro, from Ghastoone. God, I dislike this dude, man. Unlike this slipshod members of the Free Union, the only currency these people trust is dwarven gold. Ah, yes, I see. I was wondering why the international media will be covering this issue. Did you call them over here? So you could broadcast to the world how we monsters react when we are cornered? He said, yeah, let's go ahead and cut it straight. You want us to look bad right now, right? That's what you do. That's what you're doing right here, right? You're trying to make us look bad, right? Just be real. Don't be lying to me, though. Don't be BSing me right now. No need to frame it like that. They are sort of insurance, okay? This land of monsters is ruled by a demon lord. We the weaker race, don't want to be exploited. If we want to engage in fair dealings here, we must need neutral observers. Yeah, he's right. It's nothing about IOUs or commercial goods. It's a fair trade. Alright, bro. This is a nation of monsters. That's why we seek payment in reliable, trustworthy dwarven gold. I find it in your heart to understand. Oh my god, I don't even like. Yeah, find it in your heart to understand, bro. Understand these nuts, okay? Understand these nuts. Come on, bro. Y'all don't take Asian gold coin. We got that for you. Y'all don't take goods. We got some stuff that you probably could sell for even more. For real. But alright. Hey, bro, don't be getting close to me like that. I just looked at the next panel. Don't be getting close to us like that. If you want to suppress us by force, go ahead. It will be in every newspaper across the lands. And any talk of coexistence will be good and over with. Will be over for good. I've got him. Yup, this dude. I've got him. I was afraid the merchants would lose their nerve when faced with the demon lord, but they're behaving exactly as we planned. This man, hey bro, you about to get your ankles broke so bad. It's about to be horrific. And why not, after all? Bottom feeder or not, I'm affiliated with the great Rozo family. No merchant would dare defy me, the chief of the Rozos, to make Rimuru owe us a favor and gain his trust. Oh, the chief of the Rozos ordered me to gain Rimuru's favor and to gain his trust. I understand what it said. It really says to make Rimuru owe us a favor and then gain his trust. I understand. For anyone that's like, you read that wrong. I know. I keep messing up. That's my apologies. Let's see. Succeed, and I'm promised a promotion in the 5 elders, and now my mission here is almost complete. Demon Lord Rimuru, Even if you're demonic enough to mow down Falmouth's army, when it comes to wits, you're just as you look. Young, childish, and easy to control. Now to offer you my friendly help. This boy is about to get his ankles broke so bad. How about this, Sir Rimuru? If you are in a financial bind, then perhaps we can discuss this matters with me personally. I'm sure this is fate at work. If I could be of service to... Shut up, bro. I appreciate the offer, but it's not going to be needed. Alright, let me go ahead and stop this because it's about to reach the 30-minute mark, and it's going to cut off. There we go. Yeah, so basically he said, bro, look, appreciate it, but not appreciate it. We don't need your help, buddy. Alright? Come on in. Gale, excuse me. What? It can't be. Gale's looking like... Yeah, we don't rock with you, buddy. We don't rock with you, okay? But now we know who's the one trying to mess with us, and we know who you're affiliated with. So we're gonna find out eventually. And I am right. The Rozos, that's the old dude that had the granddaughter on his lap. I'm like a weirdo. Maybe it's not a weirdo, I don't know. But he had the granddaughter on his lap, so that's that group of people. That's that group of people, as I thought. Okay, let's see. It can't be. Gold coins? Are all of these dwarven gold coins? Thanks for bringing that in, Geld. It must have been heavy. Weight was not the concern, my lord. So much as carrying 4,000 coins without any toppling over. I bet. 4,000? That's crazy. If it truly is that many, they have enough to cover all debts. We will now be providing payment in dwarven gold coins. Let's see. Merchants, please line up for us. Wait, Sir Rimuru. Yes. Yeah. What do you want? Is there a problem? Yeah. Is there still a problem? What do you want me to wait about? Are all these dwarven gold coins counterfeit currency? Is a clear violation. Boy, you better. Come on now. You using that right there? You trying to make a assault my character? Acting like this is all counterfeit? He don't want them problems, bro. He better stop while he's ahead. Rather a rude thing to say. Yeah. Realize who you talking to and realize who you talking to in front of. You thought this was sweet, bro? Even if it was fake. Even if it was fake, you better address that correctly. Don't forget, bro, we do not tolerate disrespect over here. My pardons, but is this really... If you doubt them, feel free to have them appraised. And Rimuru is cold, bro. Look how he's looking at him. He's like, yeah, go ahead and have him appraised, buddy. Your scheme's not working here. This must be one of the Duke's proteges. If he just happened to have magical appraisal tools with them, they might have anticipated us giving them fake money. They're real, sir. Some of these date back quite a long time ago. They may not have been circulated before now. Those are probably the ones Elmesia traded to me. I'm sure she has tons of them squirreled away somewhere. Hey, slip some of those fake coins in there. This man really wants to get beat. He really wants to get... He really wants to get, I don't want to curse. I feel like cursing right now, though, because that's... But he really want to take it there. Okay. He gonna find out the hard way. You keep playing around with us, bro. We are trying to be nice to you right now. Well, we will. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see. Yeah, slip some of them. Just a few will suffice. My lord, I can't. Those journalists are watching all this. If they find out, it'll be curtains for us instead. Heavens, this one's 1,000 years old. Yeah, bro, you playing a dangerous game. I understand you trying to get, his spot in the Rozo family and in the top 5 echelon or whatever. Hey, buddy, you about to get the whole operation busted. So is everything settled then? Let's try to make this quick. No need to have the merchants wait any longer. Yes, sir. And so, with the good Duke Muse and his henchmen unable to voice any more objections. Next, Mr. Triangle of Circle. The payment process went smoothly under the watchful eye of the reporters. Ha 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 ha! I have no idea how you managed to assemble such a fortune. Well, that takes care of that. Who knows how you got all of those? But well played, Demon Lord. But what do you think, Your Majesty? If you are seeking entry into the Council of the West, I'd be happy to serve as an intermediary. Right then, change of plans. If I want to make him owe me a favor, I'll have to use the council of my, oh, Jesus Christ. I have to use my council authority. Nah, I'm good. River was like, I don't care. I don't need all that. Huh? Council or not, we've already decided that this land's going to be the center of a vast new economic block. He's like, bro, I don't really need y'all, all right? We already got a lot of motion going ourselves, as you can see, so, you know, I don't really need it. What? Nonsense. Such arrogance strictly on your own volition. Arrogance? No. Again, watch who you talking to. Arrogance? Let me ask you, Duke Muse, did you enjoy the festival? Well, yes, I did. Getting to come here, enjoying the lovely amusement and new inventions, trying all the delicious foods I can't get at home. It's been a glimpse at a wholly new culture to me. Enough so to literally make my pulse race. It truly does seem to me that Tempest lies at the center of the world's future advances. We're all working together as a team towards the same goal, and we're bound to see some results from it. And to do that, I wanted to be on equal terms with the Council of the West too. But you know, if this is the way the council does things, then forget it. Y'all want to play with me? Y'all want to play with me in my city? In my country? In my territory? You trying to play these games? Why would I want to be a part of y'all? I don't need you. I don't need you folks. I got my own motion. So why? Yes. If foreign merchants want to work with us, they can go through the free union. We can sign pacts with other nations on an individual basis as needed. Ah, I see. Yes. I certainly understand your way of thinking, Your Majesty. Especially since, look, y'all don't want to take the way that we end up doing business. Y'all don't want to accept that. Y'all gonna force our hand to go ahead and use this, the way that you guys want to do business with your coins. Okay, cool. We can do it for you right now. Don't expect me to be doing this in the future if you want me to be a part of your nation, bro. I'm doing my own thing, and people are gonna have to sign up the way we do things over here. So, toodaloo. Let's see. I think some mistakes might have been made today, but I hope that I can be of aid to you, Sir Rimuru. I will bring this up with the council as well and suggest they take suitable action in response. I don't think I can ask for your help. Oh no, don't say that. There's no need to hold back. It's not about being polite. I mean, look at you. You've kind of lost your footing here already, you see. Yup. He's like, look, bro, I don't need you. All right, you already didn't try to, not only did you try to come here and set us up, we know you tried to set us up. All right, you might not recognize that we know, but we know you tried to set us up. But two, you also just like sat here and, tried to, in front of a bunch of reporters, say that I'm using counterfeits? Come on, bro. Why would I want your help? I don't need you. Once all the reporters here go back to their home nations, they're going to write articles about this. Articles about the merchants rejecting our valid offers and the noble who came swooping in to unite them, even though he's not involved. If someone reads those articles, what would they think? Actually, I overheard something earlier. When the coins came in... Oh, we caught you. Oh, we caught you slipping. When the coins came in, yeah, I heard him He was talking to his mans. The Duke told the other merchant something along the lines of, slip some fake coins in there. Oh, your whole operation is done. Whoops. Look at him. He's like, oh no. Whoops. This gotta be a pretty sensational article, I bet. Oh, it's over. It's over for you, bro. And now that he done said that out loud, the other ones are gonna be like, oh, he said that? Let me write that down too. It's over for you, dog. He sure is just the tail of the lizard, huh? He'll be cast away soon enough, and that'll be it for him. Well, either way, I'm glad we all got paid today. As far as I'm concerned, if you respect international law, we have no complaints. Yes, indeed, this market will be bigger and bigger. Doing business here will open up all sorts of doors. Yup. Kind Demon Lord, I hope we can continue working with you. We'll pass on that. Thanks. Yup. Hey, we didn't like how y'all were treating us earlier. The fact that y'all were looking at us going like, oh, you need to do this. We don't need to do anything for y'all. We did this out of the kindness of our heart this time. Moving forward, y'all can go somewhere else. We don't need your support. We good over here. We are good. Trust and believe that. We are good. I love it. Rimuru dropping his balls on these niggas. Like, he's like, I'm not for it. I'm not for none of this nonsense y'all playing with me. Y'all really trying to play with me, a demon lord. Who am I? A demon lord. And y'all trying to play with me. Come on now. What? What do you mean? Our business with you is complete. In other words, there's not going to be any more. I'm not sure I understand. Yes, if you pay us, we can trust in you anytime. Are you looking down on us, simple tradesmen? You know that nations can hardly trade with each other without traveling peddlers. Look, yeah, he's like, let me go ahead and break it down for y'all. Look, I don't want to waste time, so I'll just come out and say it. You guys said you couldn't trust our nation, didn't you? Well, trust is a two-way street. It requires both sides to believe in each other. I don't think it involves one side meekly accepting everything the other says. Mijolmil asked you all multiple times to trust in us, didn't he? I mean, I get what you're thinking. We're monsters, and you're not sure if you can truly abide by... Hold on. I mean, I get what you're thinking. We're monsters, and you're not sure if we can truly abide by human rules. Yes, and that is why you guys... shut up. Let me finish. You guys only want to do business with people you can trust. And you know what? So do we. So do we. That is tyranny. We simply ask for our justified rights. Your rights, huh? We provided you with alternative payment methods. I believe they were discussed when we signed our contract. Yeah, we already told you how we were going to do business, and we told you how it was going to go down, and yet you still come around here asking for a different service. Asking for a different means of payment. When we told you, hey, if we can't do it in this way, we'll get it for you in this way. We told you. It was in the contract you signed. Stop playing with us, bro. I'm getting worked up because, like, come on, bro. What are you on right now? Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. My battery's about to die, too. So if you see me come back with different clothes on, that's the reason why. And only later did you find fault with it. You kicked all that to the curb. So no, I'm not permitting you to do business with my nation again. Even if someone ordered you to do this, that's hardly for us to worry about. Facts. These are just the consequences of your actions. Accept it. Excuse me then. You can take care of the rest. Yes, sir. Thanks, Molly. They're all yours now. Now, since all of our payments have been settled, if you can kindly take your leave now. Oh, come on now. Please, Demon Lord, wait a minute. Sir Rimuru, we're begging you. Welcome back. It's been like 3 hours, so let me see if I can remember exactly what we were doing here. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I remember. Rimuru basically sunned these boys. He was like, listen, bro, You won't trust me? It's cool, because I really don't be trusting y'all. So, goodbye. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I remember now. So, please, show us some compassion. So, that was how it worked out. That was certainly drastic. Tee-hee-hee. I think he did the right thing. If someone snips you, you nip them back. Exactly. I mean, listen, like, if they wanted to start business with us, they could have done it in such a nice way. They could have, like, been, like, Rimru's really a really nice guy. So, like, although he won't let you take advantage of him, they could have at the very least established a friendly relationship. And if they wanted to try to manipulate him later, then you could do that later. But, like, trying to do this off rip, like, obviously it wasn't going to work out. He was only thinking about what's coming ahead, wasn't he? Ha ha ha. There's no outfoxing an old emperor like her. But is it a surprise to me? I didn't think you'd penalize the individual merchants as well, Sir Rimuru. Fair point. It didn't seem to me that all of them were conspiring against us. No, I'm sure you're right. Some of them were bullied into helping out the Duke, no doubt. So what was the basis for your move? The reason is simple, everyone. Ah, Sir Meal. The merchants all pleaded with me afterwards. They said, "Oh, we were fools. Please forgive us and let us do business here again." So I said this to them. I'll have to pull some strings, but so be it. As a special favor to you, I'll try to talk things over with him. Ah, and they have reversed it. Okay, you love to see it, all right? They tried to hit us with the okie doke, right? Tried to make us have to carry favor towards the merchant. So we say, you know what? I like that idea. You're not going to use it on me. I'm going to use it on your merchant. So now they carry certain favor. Now we have gotten favored from them. And of course, the merchants sobbed tears of joy over this. And why wouldn't they? We're at the dawn of a new economic powerhouse, and they've just been shut out of it. Then here I come offering the salvation from the abyss. Of course, bro. And so those merchants are now my faithful operatives. Nice. So now we already have a bit of the market under our control because we were allowing them to come to and do business with us. If you want someone to do your bidding, you'd be more successful having them owe you a favor rather than browbeating or scaring them into doing it. And we are back full circle. Isn't that right, Lady Emelcia? You did a perfect job, Molly. I'm so glad my intentions came across to you. At least they have a way out. I feel much worse for the Duke than his colluders. Oh yeah, because now they found out that, his plan completely messed up and he destroyed potential relationships for them. It's like, bro, not only did you not do what you said you were going to do, but like now the market's against us. And we got the press showcasing that we're actually trying to sabotage things behind the scenes. Like, it's all in the press now. We're like, you have lowered the PR for us. Let's see. Oh, why is that, Ellie? They have no economic access to Tempest, and military pressure won't work at all, of course. They'll have no advantage to exploit in future business. Let's see. You will not call her Majesty, Ellie. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. What was he saying? What is he talking about? Let's see. Oh, what's that? Oh. For some reason, I was thinking that was his daughter's name. No, she called the Empress Ellie. That's why he's like, why are you calling her that? Okay. Anyways, like Lady Elmessi said, Muse was just an errand boy. I rejected and I followed their rule while I did it. I rejected him and I followed their rules while I did it. Yup. So they'll have to send someone higher up next time. Then that'll be the real battle. I think so. So the merchants are taken care of. On to the main topic. I'd like to get some feedback on how you all felt about the Founders Festival and how it turned out. Okay, we got Veldora in the back. You mean opinions, things to improve, that sort of? You got it. Or that sort of thing? You got it. I'd like to hear from my fellow rulers especially. Don't hold anything back, please. Hold nothing back? Are you sure about that? Oh great, he's mad at me again. King Gazelle's ill temper was due to the video from the labyrinth that we projected in the air above the arena. The way he saw it, we showed that all far too casually. That thing has too much value. You really should have confirmed with me about it first. Got you. So yeah, he's like, bro, like some of your technology that you're showcasing, like, we know you're using it in an innocent way, but like people who have ill intentions, or even, you know, like businesses again funded by war, will find ways to use your technology, bro. Let me see. A device that projects images from far away could change enemy recon forever. And so now that people have seen that it's a possibility, they're going to be like, oh, can we build something like that? Military use. Oh man, I just thought it'd be nice to fact, I understand, Maru. I just thought it'd be nice to have. So I had them whip it up for me. Guess it's a bigger deal than that. I wish you told me earlier, you knew. I wish you would have told me earlier, you know? I wish you told me earlier. This guy. Oh, it's fine, isn't it? I think you need a lot of magical strength to use that anyway. Let's see. I don't think it'll spread that quickly. Oh, thanks for backing me up, El Messia. In fact, if you have any other inventions like that, I'd be happy to know. Of course, she's trying to get the bag too. Of course, if you have, you know, any other inventions like that, I'd be happy to, you know, buy them, you know. I pay you for the rights to this technology if you would give us priority in harnessing them. Is Romo gonna do it? I don't know. Yeah, Ellie, all their bath and toilet stuff for one. Oh yeah, of course that stuff. Our conversation proceeded quickly from there. Our tech sharing agreement with Thalion had been stalled, but now it is back on track. I'd like you to send your engineers over too. But if you want to keep your core tech secret, we'll just accept the complete Jesus Christ. Let me slow down how I'm speaking. But if you want to keep your core tech secret, we'll just accept the complete products instead. But then we need to talk about transport. Geld, you bring them over the Magi train model from our museum. Yes, I had a worldwide train system in the works. Talks were already in progress about railroad building. Sir this man is seriously. He is literally advancing the society around him, bro. Like, this is crazy. Sir Benimaru suggested the concept of a... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I read this part? Talks were already in progress about railroad building. Sir Benimaru suggested the concept of a tunnel to me earlier. That was for the Magi trains, right? Well, all right. If you can guarantee that it will have if you can guarantee that it will not affect our mountains, I'm willing to give you permission to build this tunnel. For real? Yes, for real. But as a personal request, I hope Sir Benimaru can come oversee the project. Of course. Benimaru, are you trying to sell me off, Sir Maru? Of course. We're trying to secure the bottom line. Once the Magic Train is open, Bloomin will be the key hub on the line. Bloomin is just coming up, bro. Good to see you, Sir Maru. Ah, Baron Variard. Huh? Baron Variard. Is this the same? No. No. This is his butler. I see our role here as creating a system to examine, import, and export goods, as well as transport goods where they're most needed. I'm sure this will be a major paradigm shift for Blumen. It'll give the kingdom an entirely new view of the world. Yeah, bro, because, like, literally everyone's going to be coming through their town. They're going to be a commerce town, even more than they are right now. The review meeting has now resolved. This review meeting was now resolving a lot of major issues for us. That's what inviting all these political figures does for you. Anyone else with feedback? Oh, great. Do I really have to listen to him? Come on, Veldora might have some real, he might have some real deal to talk about. And of course, Veldora was whining about the labyrinth. Damn it. I was trying to give you some hope, bro. I told you no one would reach the 100th floor during the test run. But I had my interlines all rehearsed. So what? But don't worry, in terms of advertising, yesterday was a big success. Can you forgive us could you give us the details, Molly? Yes, Sir Maru. In the future, we plan to announce vast cash bounties for anyone who conquers the labyrinth. That'll inspire nobles to sponsor large teams of adventurers to try and win it. That's cool. With death out of the picture, they'll train hard, gain experience, and reach the dungeon's king someday. Probably, I think. Yes. And then what? You're going against Veldora, bro. A king's job is to wait, too. I didn't even see him, how he was looking when I read that. I was just reading it. That's hilarious. My man's... Of course. Would it be possible for the Free Union to manage this bounty system for us? Oh? Why is that? With all the guild locations, you can spread the word quickly worldwide. You can gain a lot from this as well, you'll see. Now that I'm a demon lord, our nation manages all the monsters in the forest. That'll mean less monster hunting jobs and more adventurers looking for work. But the labyrinth will have many more monsters soon. Beating them lets adventurers earn magic crystals along with pelts, fangs, claws, and other components. That's a very smart idea. Give us some time to deliberate over it. This guy, yeah, I gotta talk to I gotta talk to your enemies real quick so I can see how we can exploit this position that you're trying to give me. If we do adopt that, I think we'll establish a new location here in town. Would you mind providing a building for that? Of course, no problem at all. I figured we'd be winding down after that. But then Hinata spoke up. She sounded down on the labyrinth idea. Adventurers use the dungeon. Adventurers used to the dungeon will have their sense of danger numbed. They can't be revived in the real world, after all, unless someone has a resurrection spell. So, yeah, she's basically like, man, listen, it's all fine and dandy them coming to this labyrinth, but that's going to warp their perception in the reality. They're going to think they're not going to, they're going to train to a point where they'll be used to the idea that if they get hit, they could recover from it or come back to life. But the reality is that's going to mess them up when they're in the real world, because if a situation does come up where, they actually can die, they might be a little bit more hesitant just off the simple fact that they're used to being able to just come back to life because of the labyrinth. Which totally makes sense. Well, that's holy magic, yeah? Totally in your wheelhouse. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're not at war, None of us... Let's see. No repeats or master... Unless that's not what she meant. Unless she instead was saying that, hold on. Use the spell. Sense of dumb, they can be revived in the real world afterward. Unless she's saying that it'd be a problem that their sense of danger won't be there because they know they can come back, so they won't take the dungeon that seriously. No, never mind. I think it's the first one. Well, that's holy magic, yeah? Totally in your wheelhouse. We're not at war, you know. None of our priests have mastered resurrection in years. So after some talks, alright, why don't we send some of your priests in? Diving into the labyrinth could give them more holy magic reps too. I see, that's a good idea. And if I may build on that, will you allow the paladins to challenge the labyrinth as their part of their training? Yeah, gotta beat these guys up. You want us to, you want us in there too, sir? You want us in there too, Lady Hinata? Yes, it's the perfect training ground. Death is off the table after all. And so we had a deal. Or so she forced on me. Or once she forced on me. Okay. Nice. That was really nice. Yeah, it's really cool how the labyrinth can be used for like a lot of different ways. I mean, obviously it's all the same goal. You'll be going against, you know, the creatures inside the goblins, and it basically is a place for adventurers to, like, you know, train and strengthen themselves. But like, they just already talked about how, you mean, they can make it a gambling thing. They can talk about how they have team sponsor after it. Obviously the Coliseum people will watch it. Also along with that, again, just the training facilities in general for adventurers. It's very profitable. Yeah, like, Tempest is literally going to be the entire powerhouse of the socioeconomic landscape in this society. Like, that's pretty much what this is building up to be. Let's see. You want us in there too? Yes. It's the perfect training ground. Death is off the table after all. And so we had a deal, or she forced one on me. Okay, that wraps up Jesus Christ. That wraps up the review meeting. Now there's one thing I'd like to ask you all. Do any of you engage with merchants from the East? The Eastern Empire, you mean? Does something concern you about them? Yeah, I think they're trying to stage operations in our land. It's just a suspicion for now, but I think I just wanted to see what all of you think. Our nation is open to anybody. We allow people to go in and out as they please. I'm sure Eastern merchants are taking advantage of that. Yes, King Gazelle, we have been putting them all under surveillance. We do receive goods from the East, but not many of their merchants are seen within our borders. As a trade partner, we are the smallest of small fry to them. Perhaps they do not see us as worth the effort. I see. The king's right. There you mow. Okay. The king's right there, you know. So Bloomin is basically saying, you know, we see them come through all the time, but hold on, no. We receive goods from these folks all the time, but we don't actually see any of their tradesmen. And so he's saying that as a trade partner, we're the smallest of the small fry to them. Perhaps they're not. Yeah. So they probably don't send people to station inside of our town because they don't see us as too much of a threat. They see us as like nothing. So. Is my own empire safe from them? Of course. All imported goods are kept by our dynasty. The 13 kingdoms are not given the right to access them. Nice. Hey, yeah, old man Raisin was checking our account books. I guess those Eastern freaks dealt with Falmouth back in the day. Keep it, okay, keep it formal. Got you. So they had their hands in Falmouth back in the day. I wonder how long ago, like, back in the day is in, like, when King Edmund was around, or, like, I'm gonna guess it's before that time, though. And yes, he was going on orders from Sir Diablo. He investigated how much impact there was from the merchants and severed ties with all of them. Got you. Okay, so they still had merchants going in and out of Falmouth, so they were like, you know what, we don't want no part of y'all, so go ahead. As far as the free union goes, we leave those decisions to each office. We can't tell every single location to stop dealing with Eastern merchants. Yeah, I'm sure you can't. Your members need work after all. It's crazy how, like, Rimuru is dead ass just in his, like, he knows it's him, but, like, he doesn't have the exact proof, so he can't, and if he just comes out and says it, the guy will be able to, like, you know, act all, I don't know what you're talking about. So, at this point, it's like, he's just got to play around and then, like, try to catch him. It's like a game of cat and mouse. Okay. Lubelius, I can confirm, has halted all business with the Eastern merchants. Oh, is that? Yes. We've had dealings with them for a while, but they tricked me into trying to kill Sir Rimuru, you see. On the night of the Walpurgis, I was approached by someone working for a merchant who had information for me. I had other business, though, that kept me within Lubelius. We had an intruder in the temple that night. An intruder to that Eastern merchant? Connected to that Eastern... Yes, that seems clearly evident to me. Maybe the merchant was trying to open a hole to let his cronies in, though. Probably so. It'd be a lot tougher depending on whether Hinata's there or not. And look at Rimuru just looking, he's like... Well, alright, we've exchanged all the information we need. And with that, thank you all for a wonderful past 3 days. I love it. He's like looking at this. He's like, yeah, let me see how you react to all this stuff we were talking about. Come on now. Spill the tea. I know it's you, bro. I know it's you. All right. Everybody who knew my link with Shizu was in attendance there. The Eastern Empire's exports high quality paper, I know. No way people like him could have denied links with their merchant. Judging by how he acted just now, maybe he's decided to go more brazen than ever. No doubt about it. The patron clayman mentioned but refused to identify is Yuki Kagurazaka. Okay. I have just tasted despair. Oh man. It's tragic. It's tragic, man. A man from Ghastoone is facing such despair, man. How could I be so conceited? So oblivious of my fate, of my place? The Demon Lord Rimuru was not at all someone the likes of me should trifle with. Now you know, buddy. How would I report this travesty? No, it'll be the same at the end of it. The 5 elders aren't forgiving enough to allow failures in their midst. I see he really did fail, grandfather. That he did. I thought that nation was too valuable to destroy, and now look. You couldn't help it. I saw and heard it too, and I felt it. But that's why we needed to erase it all before it becomes known. I need to make a move of my own. Okay, who is this chick? Don't worry, alright? I am Maribel. Maribel the Greed. Or Maribel the Greedy. I take everything for myself. And this world belongs to the Rozo family. That it does. You are right. It's all in your hands. It was a month later when Tempest received an official letter from the Council of the West. Okay. So, I wonder if he actually destroyed his village. Is that what he's saying? That he did. I thought that nation was too valuable to destroy, and now look. Or maybe he's saying it's too valuable to destroy, and now, I'm going to destroy it now. Or it's, I thought this nation was valuable. I thought the people there were going to be able to be helpful to me, but it seems I wasted my time protecting these groups, because obviously this man is trash. So, I'm very curious to see what's up with this chick. I wonder if she's like a primordial demon. I know there are a lot of those still out there, and it would make sense as to why, because she's not acting like a kid. This is acting like a grown woman, to be honest. This is giving me grown woman energy in a little body. So, maybe she's a primordial demon, and that's just the form she takes, or something like that. I don't know. Alright. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this chapter. So, if you guys enjoyed it, please like the video. Comment down below your ideas and thoughts about this chapter. And also subscribe so you can see more content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.